Well, it's a beautiful 60 some odd degree day here at Epcot. And we're gonna walk around. I'm gonna show you some places you might not have known about, some secret spots, some good spots for photos and just hanging out. Places you might not have ever been here at Epcot. Now, I'm wearing a track jacket. It's cold. Let's take a closer look. I was kind of hoping you would be in a spot that was kind of fun to hang out in, Walt. But I'm not really too big on this area. It is cool to see you though. When we can see, you're kind of in the shadows right now, pal. All right, I'm gonna go show these people some fun. Great to see you. And let me rephrase that. I'm not too big on this area because it's so loud. There's so many things going on. You got music here, music in the distance. It's so chaotic. At least when you're in the different countries and everything, you feel like you're in a specific area, and that's how this area used to feel. You know, I loved this little area here, the Future World area. Now, not too big on it. Making my way over to one of my favorite spots. It's a little quiet area, and I think you'll enjoy it. This is it. I love to see the reflection above on the monorail. You'll see the monorail come by every now and then. You got Journey into Imagination in the distance. Not many people walk in front of you. They're walking the perimeter here. This is one of my favorite spots. It's right next to the bathroom over here. There is a bench right here you can sit, but I always sit here because there's shade over here because of the monorail beam. At some point of the day, there's always shade, you know? But right here is one of my favorite spots. This is another good spot over here. There's people over there eating though, so I didn't want to sit there, but I do enjoy coming over here. The music is so soft over here. You can hear like people chattering in the distance. It's like a perfect ambiance of the park. Plus you got Imagination in the distance. And like I said, a monorail will come by every so often. I'll show you. Got another spot over here if you're into that same kind of vibe, but you want to be out in the sun, a little bit more on the elements, but away from everyone and still see the monorail. Grab yourself a futuristic popcorn from this guy. I love this. Right here is ImageWorks from Journey into Imagination starring Figment. Right here is a little backstage area for cast members, and this is the view from this area. You can people watch from up here. You can see Spaceship Earth here. And yes, that is a monorail beam. Now you will get the exit flow from everyone who's going into the Magic Eye Theater, but they usually go to the left and go back. Most people don't come over here. And you'll have random families who will come around here and look at the water, the fountains, everything. But if you want to get a good shot of the monorail, when it comes around, there you go. You can get all kinds of photos here. Love that monorail. Well, it's a 5-minute walk on. Let's go see Figment, shall we? Big fan. There's Weebo from Flubber. There's all kinds of like little Easter eggs here. It's a little easier to see when you can actually stop. I love this. Dwayne Selinsky. Over here you can hear the shrink ray. And then you have Philip Brainerd. Right there, the Flubbers. You can see the Flubbers going by. I think this is Nigel Channing. Yeah, there's Nigel Channing's. I'm so excited to ride this. It's been a minute. I'm excited to see if Figment has his Christmas sweater. Well, I think it was a track jacket last year, but all right, in we go.
Open house. I'm Dr. Nigel Channing, Chairman of the Imagination Institute. Hello! On your tour, you'll see how the 5 human senses can help capture your imagination.
Oh, can I go too?
Absolutely not. This is one of our discoveries, the figment of imagination.
So many Easter eggs in here, right up here that says Dean Finder. That's for Dream Finder.
Left ear.
who was the original
Right ear.
host of
Left,
this attraction.
right.
All right, we're about to see Figment.
What? This is odd. Hello? Who is this?
It's Figment.
Figment? I thought I told you not
Got
to
a regular
interfere.
sweater on,
You
drip
got it
jacket on
wrong,
in the
Doc.
scene.
It's not about listening with your ears. It's about listening with your imagination.
Right there, Medfield, the computer who wore tennis shoes. Computer room here.
Continuing now is
Some hidden Mickeys right there. Probably pause the video and see if there's anything on that board. But there's one of Wayne Selinsky's
By
helmets.
using the eye chart to test your vision.
One of my favorite effects right here. Now you see it, and now you don't. I'm sorry, but I kind of like this smell. What about you?
Let the good times roll.
I bet we're gonna get skunk.
You win 1 cent.
Don't!
Smells like coffee.
Really stinks.
Much more fun.
Well, it looks like Figment hasn't gotten his Christmas sweater yet. I'm gonna show you guys what this kind of looks like when you turn it back, because I can do that.
What do you think?
All right,
Is it me?
see if you can see all the Figments in here. Like there's so many Figments, so many Figments, so many hidden Mickeys too. There was a Figment next to that toilet. There we go. Pretty cool, right? This is one of the best parts of the ride.
So, as you
Oh,
can
mine
plainly
didn't come down. You
see,
can see through.
imagination works the best when it's set free.
Weird.
You said it, Doc. Imagination is a blast.
Whoa, mine didn't drop, but that went up. See, that went up. The thing's dropped. This is the best. All right, I've shown enough monorail spots. There's plenty of them here, and I do love a good monorail spot. But let's venture over and get deeper into World Showcase of Epcot. There's a few places before we actually go into World Showcase, but let's get out of Future World. There's so many great spots over here. This is a crowded spot, but man, so many people like miss out on this spot right here. Oh, that's so cool. It's good to see that Christmas tree out. Most of the time this area is blocked off and roped off. I don't know why, but they have it blocked off. It's a really good, view of World Showcase. But right over here next to where the Friendship boats board, behind the gift shop here, where the tree is, this is a nice little area if you want to get a photo of the family and everything with World Showcase in the backdrop. And you'll get a few Epcot elements, and it's a nice little area over here. The music's not overpowering. You can hear the boats. You can hear things in the distance. It's a lot of fun. Let's continue with going through Canada. I'm gonna start in Canada. Now, this isn't really a secret place. Many people know this entrance, especially if you're gonna go eat or see the Canada Far and Wide Circle Vision 360. But if you walk back here, this is called Victoria Gardens. It's inspired by a real place in British Columbia where they have gardens just like this. There's a little cottage over here, the restaurant's back here, as well as the 360 movie. But my gosh, the views back here are pretty spectacular, if you ask me. Nice little bridge, and you just walk around, and you can kind of hang out over here if you need to get away from a lot of people. There are people walking through. Don't think you're going to be the only one here, but music's nice views. Plus you get to walk around this area too, where all the water and everything is. I love this because on a chilly day like today in Florida, kind of does feel like we're somewhere where they could have mountains. This is really nice through here. Not a lot of people walk through here either. You could potentially hang out here by yourself for a little while. I do love this area. I can't go up further because it's under refurb, but I love the views up here. Made it over to the United Kingdom, and there's another little secret garden back here. A lot of people will walk through, obviously. Alice does a meet and greet over here, but as you can hear, the music is low, Nice flowers over here. You can see natural butterflies in their element. Sometimes you'll have some music in the background from some of the tribute artists that perform over here in this gazebo, but this is one of my favorite spots. It's nice and you can just kind of take it easy here. And I will tell you, it's difficult to get this shot right here because this is where Alice normally meets. But it's one of my favorite things over in this area. If you walk over here and she's not meeting, you could walk up to Alice's house here. I love this. The amount of detail they've put into this. Even the front door here. Make your way to the side. And of course she would live in a beautiful garden area here. I think it's so cool. I wish they had characters like the Mad Hatter or something popping out up there saying hello, or maybe even the Cheshire Cat could pop up here. But yeah, this is one of my favorites. You can come over here most of the time, and on the side, there's no one really hanging out, but man, it looks just like Alice's house there. All right, gonna continue on this journey in the World Showcase, which as you can see, no one, non-chaotic, and all the chaos is up there. Just kind of veer off when you're in Epcot. You'll find some really cool, relaxing places. You can people watch over here. You feel like you're still in the action, but you can kind of take a breather over here and literally smell the flowers. Well, the sun is really tearing this up, but we've made it to Paris. And there was nothing I wanted to show you in Paris, but here in Morocco, besides being an amazing filming location from a Hulk Hogan film, which I did the location spots for, you can get lost in this bad boy. But I'm gonna show you one of my favorite spots to kind of hang out in. Most people come in here just to take photos. They do their photos and then they leave. But you could stay in here. I mean, there are places to sit in this room and check the view out. It's indoor, outdoor. The only thing better would be if we could get on the second floor, but I absolutely love this room. Made it to one of my favorite pavilions, the Japanese pavilion. Before I show you the spot, did you know that this was a gift from the Emperor to Roy Disney, saying congratulations on opening Walt Disney World? It was at the Polynesian for a couple of years, and I think in '82 when this place opened, they moved it here. But let me show you my favorite spot to hang out in. I do love the koi pond on my way up to the spot. By the way, you're gonna take a left if you're looking at the Misakashi restaurant here. You're gonna head up towards the quick service. We're gonna go right over here, but I wanted to show you the koi pond too. This is the quick service restaurant, and not many people know you can sit right here. You'll be in the shade, depending on the time of the day, and you got all the views. But you can walk down this area and really take in a lot of the detail of the waterfall that goes down to the koi pond, and you'll get different views of the kois down in the pond too. And if you walk over here, you'll see Spaceship Earth. And get some really cool photos over here. See what I'm saying? Now, if you go into Italy and walk all the way to the back where you picked up the slice of pizza, inside there's a little room next to the window where you can get the pizza on the other side. There's a place to sit, a place you can eat your pizza or anything else and listen. You hear that? That's right. Peace and quiet back here, and you still get some views of Italy. Not every pavilion has a place I like to stop off and hang out. I do like to visit the other pavilions. There's just not a place to really hang out. But here in China, that's a different story. I love the little garden they have as you can wind through. Also, this is a filming location from a Christina Aguilera music video for Reflection that was on the Mulan soundtrack, I believe in 1998. But next time you're here in China, kind of wander through this little garden they have. It's pretty cool. China's a great pavilion just to walk around into. A lot of stores, a lot of things to see. If you've never stepped foot in the House of Good Fortune, you should. A lot of cool things in here. And once you stop in, make sure to go outside too, because there's a lot of cool architecture out here. And it seems like a lot of people don't realize a lot of this is back here. It's quiet, that's for sure. And there's a thing of the past. An old Walt Disney World phone. Wow. 2 of them. It almost looks like a little backlot studio back here. Everything's like a forced perspective. When you get back here and start looking at everything, they don't have these stairs roped off, so I guess you could climb up to the top if you wanted. Be a cool photo if you did. We've made it around the entire World Showcase almost. We have one more country to go to. I can hear the drums all the way over here from Japan. We got to go to Mexico. And if you come over to the left-hand side of the main entrance, right over here, they will use this rope for the bar and everything, but you can skip this line if you're not trying to get into anything like a bar or a restaurant. And right over here, there's a little area that you can hang out in. There is a door that'll go inside the pavilion, and there is a nice little mural here. It goes all the way up to the top. But as you can see, it's nice and quiet. Take a little break, you know, get some views, and then you can be on your way. All right, Epcot, it's been quite the journey. I'm glad I got to show everyone who watched this video some places you can visit next time you're here when you need to kind of take a break. Even just for a minute, kind of step away from the crowds and collect yourself. You can take a phone call or, you know, just kind of, take a breath. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next episode where we battle undersea aliens in Daytona Beach. See you on the next episode. Till then, stay weird. Good night.